Section 4. Textures. Textures are an integral part of interior design that add depth, visual interest, and tactile appeal to a space. They have the ability to create a sensory experience, evoke emotions, and enhance the overall aesthetic quality of an interior. Understanding the characteristics and applications of different textures is essential for designers to create dynamic and engaging environments. Considerations for textures in interior design. Definition and types of textures. Textures refer to the surface quality or feel of an object or material. They can be categorized into visual textures and tactile textures. Visual textures are perceived through sight and give the illusion of a particular texture, while tactile textures are physically felt through touch. Common types of textures used in interior design include smooth, rough, soft, coarse, glossy, matte, patterned, and textured finishes. Creating visual interest and contrast. Textures play a significant role in creating visual interest and contrast within an interior space. By incorporating textures with different characteristics, designers can add depth and variety to a design. Contrasting textures, such as pairing a smooth, polished surface with a rough, textured material, create a visually dynamic composition and draw attention to specific elements or areas. Tactile sensations and experience. Textures have a tactile quality that can engage and stimulate the sense of touch. The selection and placement of tactile textures within a space can enhance the sensory experience and create a sense of comfort and coziness. For instance, using soft and plush textures in seating areas or incorporating textured wall coverings can invite people to interact and experience the space on a more intimate level. Visual and tactile balance. Textural balance is essential to ensure a harmonious design. Designers must consider the overall balance of textures within a space, both visually and tactilely. A well-balanced composition includes a mix of textures with varying degrees of visual and tactile impact. Achieving balance ensures that textures work together cohesively and contribute to the desired ambience and functionality of the space. Texture and lighting. Lighting plays a crucial role in highlighting and enhancing the texture within an interior. Different lighting techniques, such as grazing, spotlighting, or backlighting, can accentuate the texture of surfaces and create dramatic effects. By strategically illuminating textured elements, designers can emphasize their unique characteristics and create a visually captivating environment. Context and style. Textures contribute to the overall style and atmosphere of an interior design. For example, rough and weathered textures may be suitable for rustic or industrial styles, while sleek and glossy textures may align with contemporary or minimalist aesthetics. Considering the context and intended style of a space allows designers to select textures that enhance and support the overall design concept. Section 5. Spaces. Space is a fundamental element of interior design that defines the physical boundaries, proportions, and functionality of a space. Understanding how to manipulate and utilize space effectively is crucial for creating functional, aesthetically pleasing, and comfortable interior environments. Considerations for space in interior design. Perception of space. Understanding how humans perceive and experience space is essential for designing interiors. Factors such as the size, shape, proportions, and layout of a space influence how it is perceived. Designers must consider the psychological and physiological aspects of space perception to create environments that feel open, inviting, and visually appealing. Spatial planning. Spatial planning involves the strategic arrangement and organization of interior elements within a given space. It considers the intended functions, traffic flow, and user needs to optimize the use of space. Designers must consider the scale and proportions of furniture, circulation paths, and zones to ensure efficient and ergonomic layouts that maximize usability and comfort. Positive and negative space. Positive space refers to the occupied areas within a room, such as furniture, fixtures, and decorative elements. Negative space, also known as white space, is the unoccupied or empty areas between objects. Balancing positive and negative space is crucial for achieving visual harmony and ensuring that a space does not feel cluttered or overly sparse. Spatial divisions and zones. Space can be divided into different zones or areas to accommodate various activities or functions. Effective zoning allows for efficient use of space and facilitates smooth circulation within a room. Divisions can be created through the arrangement of furniture, the use of architectural elements, or the manipulation of lighting and materials. Zoning helps create a sense of order and purpose within a space. Scale and proportion. Scale refers to the size of objects and elements within a space in relation to each other and the overall room dimensions. Proportion refers to the harmonious relationship between different elements based on their size and scale. Achieving appropriate scale and proportion is crucial for creating a visually balanced and aesthetically pleasing interior. In conclusion, space is a foundational element in interior design that influences the functionality, aesthetics, and user experience of a space. By understanding the perception of space, spatial planning, positive and negative space, spatial divisions, vertical space, visual and physical expansion techniques, flexibility, and scale and proportion, designers can create well-designed and impactful interiors. Thoughtful consideration of space allows for efficient utilization, optimal functionality, and the creation of visually pleasing and harmonious environments.